62.99, 64.92. Right. So the quality should be much, much nicer right now. And that's how we want it to be. Now, let's do a little bit of debug mode. So this is my creative server that I've been tinkering around on. Hang on, let me go and sleep so that we can make it daytime. Whoop, no. Whoop. Sleepy time. Let's get some hot daytime action. So, you know, sometimes when you're playing a game like this, you just want it to be a little bit shinier. So, I have been dicking about making a big old tower that is attached to my big pretty house that's here. And it's pretty. It's big and it's pretty. Although I don't quite know what to do with this room just yet. So I'm thinking, like, if I were to do like something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one like that. Yeah? We overlap them ever so slightly. How is that not lining up? Okay, that's totally fine. Guess I was just off by one there a little bit. And then like that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ba-boom, ba-boom. There. Oh, I think I've cocked this up a little bit, but that's okay. This doesn't need to be perfect. This is just me messing around and seeing, like, well, what is it like? How do I build a round tower, and how does that round tower then perform and function? And does it do what we want it to do? So, or does it just completely look like trash? Which at the moment it kind of does. But that's okay. Things can look like trash. And then we'll come in from... See, that's a bit of a problem there. It's a little bit of a problem there. But, so then if we've got that now... First of all, that looks pretty shiny, right? So then logically what we can do... I mean, it's a bit of a problem because it's now a notch above where everything else is supposed to be. But the... Okay, we'll just fall off there. But then what we can logically do is build out... And this is the tricky part. How do you build out a floor that then marries with a circular tower, you know? That's the tricksy part. So we can do it like this, and then we can have, like, some stairs that would go in there, but there's a fireplace in the way at the moment, so let's not worry about that just yet. Then, if we extend this away, how does this look, and does it then protrude out of the wall? It does not. Okay. So that works. Then we can keep going like this, but we're going to get to probably about here. No, it's okay. I'm just wondering where. Actually, that needs to be redone. There it is. So there's the sort of end. Yeah. Because it's no longer contacting the wall, I guess. That one's okay. Okay, now it's alright. But yeah, you can see there, we're turning orange at that point. So at that point, that's where we need to get rid of that. And then we need, where it's orange, a pillar. And so that's now green. Good. And then we'll probably need another one here. And then probably won't need one there. Let's find out. Let's find out. I'm assuming we're going to need one in the longitudinal direction as well. But I'm not sure how far that's going to need. Well, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. Looking not so... Oh, no. No, it's okay. As we get further closer to the walls, we should be able... Gosh, it's windy outside today. We should be able to support more. And then at some point I'll have to cut a staircase and put that in. Logically. Logically. Alright. Oh, we're off by one there. That's not great. How have I managed that? It's that one. Let's do it from this direction. I was expecting that one to fall. Off by one there as well. It's odd that that doesn't quite line up, but that's alright. That one's probably the culprit. And then that one is also... Yeah, so we're just getting weird snapping on different things. So I'm not actually aligning things correctly. But that's okay. We have a floor that functions as a floor. Amazing. Now if I put these through, though... Do they stick out? They do a little bit. They do. Hey, Loco. Welcome aboard, my friend. Thank you for adding me on Mastodon. My new favorite social media network. And it really is a network. I was saying before, I don't know if you were here, I'm gonna make my own server. I've already spun up the virtual machine in Microsoft Azure because that is where I do things and that is where my expertise lies. I wonder if... Can I squeeze a little... Yeah, that'll do. I mean, it looks fucking garbage as shit, but... And then we could do the same in here, question mark? But yeah, I've been reading through the documentation. It doesn't seem like a terribly difficult thing to build. It's not straightforward. I mean, it's straightforward, but is complex, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I spun up a Linux virtual machine, and that's what we're going to be playing with. Probably tomorrow, I would say. I was going to do it today, quite frankly, instead of... I was literally very, very close to, like... I was sitting there looking at the terminal window going like, do I want to stream or do I want to build a Mastodon instance? It is a little bit like that, yeah. Well, that brick there is incorrect. Oh, it's gross. Okay, that's fine. Don't... Is it that one? That's the one. You're the one that's wrong. But yeah. This is just me dicking about in creative mode. Well, I say creative mode. There's not really a creative mode in this game. I mean, this is dev commands, which allow you to, you know, fly, build without placing things. It's just a way for me to just sort of experiment and do cool flips in the air, that sort of thing. We can explore to strange new lands that we've never been to before. Like we can get up here and up into this area. Oh, hang on. Let me show you my other stuff that I've built. Is it? It's up here, I think. So here's my little snow shack. You may find yourself living in a shotgun shack. Which is pretty cool. Got a nice fire. Got a magical ward to protect my shit. I've got some sconces, but I don't have any resin. And then this was my first attempt at a round building. Ruh-roh. Let's just go inside, shall we? And we better eat some foods. And repair. And yeah, so this is my first round building, which is my little snow tower from where I can murder drakes. And not pick up their gear because I don't have any inventory space because I'm completely maxed out. But yeah, so that's the first one. The first round building. And it kind of worked. And I was kind of happy with it. But not supremely happy. And so I thought, you know what, let's take that to the next level. And let's... Where the fuck am I? Let's go this way. And I started refitting this village, but I got bored with that. But yeah. Like, I don't know. I kind of like this. Ow. Don't stand in the fire. We need a stairwell. So I think what we should do is if I have it come down through here, that should be good. So how are we best placed to do that, I wonder? Do I want to have it as a full, like, a full chunky boy like this? That's in the wrong spot. Oh. Are we... like, not aligned with the top and bottom floors? We're not aligned with the top and bottom floors. That's disgusting. That makes me angry. How can we align ourselves with the top and bottom floors? Well, I could put in a log pole like this, and then from there we can build up to a line. Thusly. And then like that. And so then we can have a stairwell that, boom, shake, shake the room. And now we have a dungeon. I haven't kind of figured out what I'm going to do with this building. I suppose this could make a rad forge, because at the moment, the forge gear is all like out in the middle of the you know, just hanging out here. But to have the forge and workbenches in here would be pretty sweet. And I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do with the roof. Because, I mean, logically, if I were to look at shingle roof corner 45. So if I did like this. Ideally, you want like a full pointy wizard tower, right? So how do you make a wizard tower? Well, if I did... How's this going to work? So if I do this, then I do this and... Nah, this isn't going to work, is it? How do you make a circular roof? There. Alright, what about if we just use these? So if I look around here, so each of these whole sections is made up of 2 by 2. Oh, actually, yeah, we'll just do it like this, huh? So we'll do 2 by 2s. So it won't be perfectly circular, but it'll be there. And then you do one mouse click, or one mouse wheel roll. What's it? And there. And there. Now, so that's given us the core of the roof. Now, if we keep going up, it will start to overlap a little bit, but let's just see how bad that will be. How bad that's going to look. Come on, snap on the right location. There it is. Okay, how bad does that look? Not too bad. Not too bad. That's going to change as we go further and further up, however. Oh. Can you start using reeds or straw for the roof? Yeah, I could be using... Hang on, let me just quickly... Just realized. I should probably hop into the recording... Okay. I've just hopped into the recording channel on Discord, so when Archer... Whoops. When Archer turns up, Archer can just be like, hey, Astro. And we can play on Archer server instead of my creative server. So we can actually do the real things that we've been up to during the week, which has been fun. I mean, so instead of using these tiles, or the shingled roof, I could be using the thatch roof, but I quite like the way that the shingle roof looks. And it matches the rest of the build here, so that's totally what we're going to do. Alright. So how have you been, Loco? Have you been well? What's been happening over in the Western State this month? Week? Whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. How far can we go before this starts looking weird? there's a broken one in there. That's better. Can we do every second? Ugh, it doesn't look good, does it? Went to a whiskey masterclass. Nice. Rainy, sunny, and everywhere in between. It's the joys of being on the West Coast, right? How do we do this? How about, hang on, small experiment. What about if from here we scratch our nose, pardon me. What about if we go down? Well, that doesn't look bad. Hang on. Let's have a quick sleep. What was the whiskey masterclass all about? Whippersnapper Distillery. Whippersnapper Distillery. East Perth. Are you of legal drinking age in your country? Yes. Better goddamn believe it. No. Oh, okay. Well, like teaching you how to do the tastings. Ooh. Nice. They got a Pedro Jimenez, French oak, red corn. Jetpack. Nice. Project Q quinoa whiskey. That sounds interesting. And then there's Crazy Uncle Moonshine. Nice. Rocky Road, Apple Strudel Moonshine. Maple Old Fashioned. Yeah, nice. So I went to one when I was in Tassie called Derwent Distillery. You know, because it's on the Derwent River. And I just ordered up their... they've got a Christmas barrel, which has been treated with red... Like, it's a red wine barrel, but then they've done a red wine... like a local restaurant did them a red wine reduction, which they've then used to, you know, enhance the whiskey. And, oh boy, I'm looking forward to it. Very much looking forward to... Ooh, what's going on here? Is that that? That's that. Okay, so let's go one in. Can we do this without any gaps? That's what I want to achieve. No. Am I okay with little gaps? Maybe? Quinoa was quite good, but very expensive. And the quinoa taste hangs around for... I don't know if I want that. Well, it depends, actually. I don't mind flavours that hang about in a whiskey. What do we think? Does it look alright? I think it looks alright. I mean, it doesn't look great. Alright, let's keep going. If you think it looks good, I'll keep going. I mean, the question is how much overlapping can we do before it starts to look wonk? I mean, that actually looks alright. And then we'll have one there, but that leaves a gap. So we'll have one there as well. And now the gap is sealed. And because, I mean, if we used thatch instead, it'd probably be easier to hide the gaps. But it just looks like shit. So let's stick with this. And what we could... Oh, hang on. Oh, hold on. Shingle roof corner. So if I then... Get rid of that. I don't know if there's actually a corner that we can attach this to be honest, but hey. Because, like, see, that snaps in like that. I will do shortly, yes. Let's try... Oh, shit. I want him to sort of go like... It's a bit skew if it doesn't quite work. Okay, wooden support beams. So what we are going to want is something like this. No. I want them in the middle of every second one, because that's where... So you see, like, the way that I've alternated the blocks here, it goes, you know, there's two long ones, and then there's a long one, then two short ones either side, and then that alternates every two. So if we then go like this... One, two, and that goes... Oh, have I done a boo? I think I've done a boo-boo. Because there's the two long ones there, and then short, long, short, and then two long ones there. Now that's right. And then... One, two... Oop. Lag spike. Oh, yes. Hello. Right, slight problem. I've got two duplicate walls there, so this then changes. That's alright. What we can do is probably... It's not going to look great, but it's okay. So two longs... And these are two longs as well. And then this one here... Bleh, needs to be like that. And then two longs. And this one needs to be two shorts. Whoops. And then that one's correct. Okay, so Here's the fun part. Is that what I could technically do... Can these touch? I'm not angry at that. What about then, now that we have this here, oh, 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 she's wiggling. Alright, I'll come back to you then. So then... I'm not angry at that. What about if we also do an inverted corner? It looks a bit weird, doesn't it? It looks a little bit weird. But I'm not angry at it. I think it's okay. This one's being particularly tricky. Will do. Well, there's actually a snap point there. Like that. And then... That's kind of better, actually. Because these were kind of eyeballed. Okay. So let's find... So is the snap point in between the post, or is it on the post? It's there. No. Let's start again. So. And some inverted ones that can hopefully... Let's see how we're going to snap that. Hey, Sneven. You doing okay? Oh, I hope you're well. I'm just chilling today. Just farting about. Building a roof. Oh, that's good. It'll always turn up, mate. That's the fun part about it. Where does this need to go? Dang it. Knew that was going to happen. Is that right? It looks fucking hideous. Numbers, how do they work? I know, right? Come on. Alright. How's that look? I reckon that looks alright. Can I hit the bottom of that? No. Okay, so we've got to fix a little bit there. But... Ow. It looks alright. Kinda. Have I got any fucking inventory space? I do. Let's pick up all of this random wood that's floating around up here. There we go. Oh, hello. I appear to have teleported into a house. And set myself on fire. Where are we? Here we go. Okay, so my wizard tower is actually kind of looking not too bad. Random wood. Out of wood. Why am I... Oh, I'm overweight. Alright. Let's go rest. Me, 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 me. So now what we got to do is, I guess, do a little something like this. No, not quite. I mean, it kind of works. But what would be even better is just straight up continue that on the inside. Just stitch these two roofs together, huh? Yeah, that works. And then where do we want this wall to come up? I kind of think that this wall should, first of all, it should have a 45-degree ridge on it, like thusly. Whoops. Which then, ooh, I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay. And then from that ridge line, we select this. And then we want to come down and find where we want the wall to be. So I think the wall needs to be here. Whoops. I think the wall needs to be here. So if we do a little something like this. Now, is that going to line up? I am not angry at that. I think that actually looks pretty good. I do. I do indeed. I think that looks that looks fucking great. I think that looks great. I mean, there's a pole sticking out here for no particular reason. Oh no, it's actually just some core wood that's just floating there. Okay, so stop sneaking. Here we go. In we pop. Now the tricky part is this is actually my hearth at the moment. Which, what is that noise? Is that me taking damage? That's weird. So we need to get rid of that hearth. And we have a big old fat doorway that leads in here. And this kind of needs... This needs some remediation. I was burning? Okay, cool. So, I mean, theoretically, if I do a little something like this... And that. Right? And then... Is that pole just sticking out into nowhere now? It is. Right, so... If we then put some wooden walls to... This is not actually great, is it? I will have to... Get in there. Oh, hang on. Why don't we... No, because it doesn't line up with the wall. Shit. I kind of want it to go there. Giving myself motion sickness here. Let's see. Where is that little wall? Do I need to demolish another piece of roof? Maybe. Okay, so if we link these up like this, and then thusly, then these walls to my bedroom can be extended upwards. Super huge loft bedroom. Love it. And one last piece there. Okay, great. So now... Yeah, okay, that works. Kinda. Should probably put a corner piece in as well, huh? Yes. No. Yes. It's fine. Okay. So that... I was going to shoot that bird. So that's that roof done. Now, there's only one thing that I have not accounted for. First of all, there's a hole there. I'll address that in a moment. Second of all, I need a hearth somewhere. And I have not left space for one. So, what we could do... Kind of fits like a glove. Kind of fits like a glove. And some more floor stones here. that. Then, if we nestle that in there, oh, they kind of overlap, which is not great, but it's okay. Okay. And then... yeah, they're going to overlap slightly because of the fact that this whole section is kind of skew-if, because I didn't actually start the tower completely aligned with everything else. How many dull men does it take to change a light bulb? I don't know. How many dull men does it take to change a light bulb? Just me? One? Is it me? Whoops. It's fine. It's disgusting. I love it. Okay. How are we looking? So if I now rotate that... Stop it. We're at the limit. Look, I've done a boo-boo. No wonder things are falling apart. Actually, not that way. That way. And now that should go there without any trouble. Spiffing. What do you mean, no room? What did you pick up? Some tar. Okay. Right. Fireplace established. Sort of. We've got some more wood here somewhere. I mean, it's not really burning, is it? Why is it not burning? Is it because I crimped the chimney in? Like it's just not enough? Or is it because that counts as a roof? Let's find out. Nope, that wasn't it. I mean, it could be because it's raining. Let's see if that makes it happy. Which it does. Okay. I mean, I don't like it. It does not look good. But we can work with this. So, I want these ones to be back in here to complete that. And then I want probably just like a little something like this. And yeah, it's good. I like the fireplaces in this game. I like building big honkin' crazy things. So if I do a little something like this, and then if I do a little something like this. Is the fire lit? The fire is lit. Okay. Oh, sir. I don't like it. See, what I want is for this to be elevated. Oh, hey, the king. Welcome aboard, my friend. How are you today? Are you well, good sir? My good friend. I do hope so. I am just straight up farting about today. So I hope you don't mind. It is going to be not a lot of... hang on, how do I make this work? So I can do that, but then what I can do is that and that. We'll get a little overlap there. And then remove the outside ones, question mark. And does that look... That looks okay. That looks alright. That looks alright. Just yowing about. I'm okay. I'm okay. It's been, yes, things. I was very close to not streaming today, I have to admit. Alright. Yeah. I haven't been doing too well recently. It's the old struggles. Oh, some more wood. Great. I got like 5 hours of sleep last night, which is not pleasant. Funnily enough, when I don't get much sleep, I don't feel good. But it's alright. I have video games to play. I got D&D this evening, which would be good. Ugh. 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 I no longer like my bedroom. My dungeon, on the other hand. Alright. So that's a dungeon. Actually, should I... Could I... He's doing well. He's doing very well. We went out for a nice big long walk this morning, which helped. And we met a bunch of other dogs in the neighborhood, which was great. He's doing so much better with other dogs now. Oh my god. It's like night and day to where he was before. So he's like totally fine with walking up and just sniffing other dogs now and, you know, just hanging about. It's really, really good to see. It's really good to see. I mean, there's nothing worse than... Because it's not... You know, when a dog is reactive towards another dog, it's not because they're aggressive. It's not because they're, you know, because they're a bad dog. It's generally because they're afraid. And knowing that he's afraid and stressed makes me sad, you know? But the fact that he's coming around and that he's able to just see those other dogs and be like, yeah, cool, that's a dog. I'm okay with that. It's just a really good feeling. There's only a couple of dogs in the neighborhood that he goes off at, but that's because they go off at him first. which is understandable. And aside from that, it's great, except for when he tries to eat shit all the time, which he loves eating shit. He just can't get enough of it. Every time he sort of pulls me to the side and he's like, oh, hang on, Dad, I just need to sniff something here. I'm like, yeah, I know what you need to sniff, motherfucker. You're sniffing poo. So you can eat some poo. Yeah, well, we'll have to see about that. I think it's less how he does with her and more how she does with him. Because pretty sure that was the problem there. Yeah. Not her fault, not his fault. Just not destined to be friends. Am I going overboard with the crossy things? Yeah, well, that's the problem, right? You know, he was picking up on her energy, and her energy was fear. And fear is not a good thing to show to a dog. And or anger, which she also managed to show to him. So, what do you do? What do you do? I feel like I want to... Oop. Is that... That's it there. Do I want it extending that far down? Or do I want to try... No. That's enough. That's enough. Let's have it run down by 2. I don't know. Could we give her treats? Is that how it works? That's what I did with Sarge. Just toss her little pieces of steamed chicken breast. Stop there. Stop. Exactly. I feel like we need some fucking windows in this joint, hey? What do you think? Because we've got these crystal walls here. So what I could do is, like here, yeah? No. What about if I use cage walls? Not a fan of either of those. Yeah, not quite sure. Not quite sure what to do with the window issue, but aside from that, I'm pretty happy with how that looks now. Yeah? Let's go for a sail. Out. Look out. Coming through. Beep, beep. So you're off work today, obviously, Snaven. I like you. Oh boy, a swamp. Ah, nice. Look at all these deer. Oh my god. I should really book myself in for a dentist appointment. I haven't had a checkup in a couple of years now, so probably not a bad time to think about it. In fact, there's a whole fucking list of things that I need to think about doing. Dentist appointment being one of them. Ooh, hello. So how'd you go? New spectacles? How much had your prescription drifted? I mean, mine's... Should probably be wearing my glasses, honestly. Ruh-roh. $620, jeez. Hectic. Get some veneers. Get rid of that. Nice. I've seen some of the new transition lenses, because the old ones were, like, kind of slow. Ooh, a tower. What the hell is that in the tower? A random rock. Okay. Yeah, the old ones were kind of slow, but the new ones, man, they're, like, damn near instantaneous, the way that they change. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Take all. I guess I'm lucky in that my prescription is literally just for reading slash computering. Whoops. So I don't need to worry about transitions. Transition lenses. Alright. So, let's make this a workshop. What do you need in a workshop? You need some charcoal kilns. What do you mean I'm encumbered? Oh, because I don't have my... That. Nice. Okay. Nice. So, now get rid of that. Oh, hello. And that. And that. Can't really get rid of the windmill. That's kind of got to stay there, huh? And then I suppose I could move this workshop. Hey, what about this? Okay, so you get your smeltery on the ground floor here, right? But then what about... Whoops. This one. If we did a little something like, why are they overlapping? And that one. Do a little something like that. And we could have like a loft. So, we've got the stairs that go down here. Then we just need some stairs that go up. And they can go right next to them. Question mark. Stairs. Come on, old man eyes. Oh. A dark wood gate. A wood shutter. Oh yeah, I saw that. That looks really... So that was from a local brewery, right? But yeah, what a great idea. Oh, that doesn't line up with the stairs. Kinda does. That's good enough. Alco store. Main liquor, they do craft brews, mostly unusual. Yeah, nice. Very nice. A car park party. Is that what I think it is? Where you all stand around in a car park and try different types of booze? Because if so, count me in. That sounds fun. That's off center. That's going to bug me. That's better. Of course you did. Oh, bless. What about... mass tasting session. 4 to 5 hours. Holy shit. Yeah, it's easy to see why people would be interested in getting into that. Mm-hmm. It's very dark in my house. Those are always the best. I mean, that's part of the reason I was mentioning the Derwent Distillery earlier. So when Lord Sutter and myself and our other friends went down to Tassie, we wanted to go to a lot of distilleries, but we just straight up didn't have the time. But we did get to go to the Dermot Distillery. And it was cool because, like, it's a brand new distillery. Husband and wife team, really chill. And it was by appointment only to pop in there, right? And so we've called up and gone, oh, do you mind if we, pop in and pay you a visit and all that sort of stuff? They're like, no, come on down. We're just going to be doing some bottling and stuff. And, oh, man, such lovely people. Such absolutely delightful people. And we got to taste a bunch of their gins and their whiskies. And they told us about the Christmas batch, which, as I said, I've ordered a bottle of. And it better be good. It was $220. But I'm sure it'll be delightful. That's wrong. It's better. I was going to buy a bottle while I was there, but I just didn't have the luggage space for it. I tend to travel very light. So, like, my next door neighbor gave me this she gave me a backpack. She's a fashion designer, or a clothing designer. And she made this prototype backpack, and fuck, it's awesome. It's got heaps of compartments built into it. It, like, when you unzip the main compartment, it fully opens up like a book, and you can store heaps of stuff in there. But yeah, we were down there for a week, and it's like not a huge backpack, and I managed to fit all of my clothes and all of my needed stuff into that one backpack. So I didn't need like a huge rolly one. I could just like snip it on and whoosh, off I go. Should have taken the boat? Yeah, probably should have done. But, well, I mean, for them it would have been okay, because they were going down from Melbourne, right? Although, Sutter's taken the boat a number of times, because he drives down to go and check out his property and do work on his property. So he's done it a couple of times, and he's fairly familiar with it. For me to go from Sydney would have actually been a bit more of a pain in the butt. There? I feel like this isn't lining up exactly as I want it to, but it's okay. No, I want floor. Uh-huh. That's wrong. That's right. That's not happening. Stop it. That's better. As is that. There we go. Alright. I still feel like... Oh, shit. Like, these are misaligned somehow, and I don't quite understand how I've managed to do that, but that's fine. Ignore that gap in the wall there. Let's not look at that. Okay. Look at all the room for activities. Yes, that is absolutely. It is absolutely a red wine jus. And basically, that's what the Christmas whiskey that I purchased is aged in. So they've aged this red wine. It's red wine barrels that then they've made a red wine reduction, and then they've aged the red wine reduction in the barrels and something. So it's fairly crazy. Is it this fucking brazier that's creating all of the smoke that's in here? I think it is. And if that's the case, I don't want it. Do like standing iron torches instead. And it's still very smoky. This is better. That's better. But yeah. Looking forward to that whiskey, I gotta say. It's gonna be tasty AF. What else could I put down? Oh, there's a hole here. What else could I put down here? I mean, I could. Instead of this being a dungeon, this could be like... Put in like a big chest. Store my valuables in. Or is it straight up like... Treasure chest? No. Actually, let me show you the other thing. Go back over to the living quarters. A hemp dark and stormy. Nice. Yeah, this is my hot tub. Because, you know, Vikings need hot tubs. But yeah, where's the Derwent Distillery? The black-footed pig. So it's a spiced wine reduction. In an effort to reduce waste, collecting the red wine left over at the end of each night and adding oranges, cloves, and a mix of spices, the result is a delicious and sustainable red wine reduction. Earlier in the year, we sent the team our ex-whiskey casks, which they used to barrel age their wine reduction. And then they returned the cask, which they then put their Christmas whiskey into. So it's going to pick up that. Where the wench is at? It's going to pick up the the oranges and cloves and red wine. It's going to be delightful. Is Twitter dead yet? It's not. Oh, and this. Did you see this selfie? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And it's cool that they've got the NASA worm logo back, but then they've also got the meatball. It's delightful. I wonder. First of all, let me get rid of some of this crap. And let me grab some resin. I have some more resin here? No. I wonder if I've got some more resin in this chest. I do not. I don't know what this is. How about... That looks a bit nicer. Here's the other thing I needed to fix. Okay. So, what I want to do is... ideally... get some flagstones laid in that kind of cover up the holes in here. It'd be real nice if there was like a, you know, something I could put in there to make that not look shit. And then the rest of this looks just awful. So I could do like a little something like this. But then like in that little gap there, I don't really want to sort of squeeze that in like that, because it does look kind of rubbish. What about if we used a little bit of timber flooring around the outside of this as well? Nah, fuck no. It's just some flagstones is fine. doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Landscaping, actually, that's not a bad idea. So if I do, from here, try and pull it up a little bit. It does not seem to be working. It is not working. I can't actually pull the ground up hard enough. I mean, we can do a little bit around here, just to sort of smooth out the transition. Ow. Gonna leave that rock there too. When did I knock that wind? Oh, okay. I wish there were roses. An ancient seed, okay. So evidently I've knocked a window through in here somewhere. Inadvertently. Okay. Why is there some bronze just lying on the floor here? Ow. And I feel like... Oh, hi. Maybe we get rid of this bonfire here. Because we've got one out here on the pier. There you go. More resin. Lovely. Ooh. Oh. You can't add more resin? Oh. Okay, these two sconces aren't functioning. Why? Is it because they're too low? Oh, sorry, too high? Maybe. Let's try that. Yeah, okay, that works. Great. Hold still. Hold still. Ah, for fuck's sake. Ah! Thank you. I will take your resin. Or not, evidently, as it seems that I'm overload. Ah, no. I needed to pick it up. I had to pick it up. Oh, that's irritating. Those two had 6 fuel, and then when I deconstructed them, they lost it all. You are out of resin. Sleepy time. Oops. I left the front door open. Let's go and appreciate. Whoop, 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 whoop. By the light of the sunrise, the cabin that Astro built. I feel like we need some windows. Let's have some windows. And some food. So like windows in the bedroom here should be relatively simple. If we do half walls instead of full walls, and then what's this window wood shutter? What does that look like? Oh, I like it. Oh, I like it a lot. Oh, it looks good. Okay, I dig that. I dig that a lot. Let's have some more of those. Do another one here on the other side of the bed, or is that too much? It's not. Let's do it. And then in the hot tub room, we'll just have one in here. It's going to be off center, which is going to bug me, but that's okay. Yeah. It's starting to look a little bit more like a house, huh? Except for all the crap lying around it, but that's okay. I mean, they look so good. I want to see what they look like in here as well. So where do we want to have a window? I think if we have one here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Have I installed battlements? No. No. I mean, there's not really anywhere to put... Okay, that's going to bug me. Let's get rid of that. Yes. I mean, do you mean will people come and raid me? Because yes. So there's a number of events where... Why is that not the right size? Is that the right size? It is the right size. Yeah, there's a couple of events where mobs will come and get you. The current level that I'm at is trolls will come and attack you. Which is pretty fun. kind of, now that I've done that, have to do it all the way around. Like at this level here. And it won't latch on. What about if I start here? I gotta say, this is exactly what I needed today. Was feeling a little skew-if before, but some random creativity. Very much helping out. I read it kind of through. Oh, yeah, kind of. But like if I am just hanging around here, it'll say the ground is shaking, and then all of a sudden a bunch of trolls turn up and try to smash my shit down. Oh, someone's smashed up my beehive. Should probably go and get my boat in a minute. Oop, that's not a very good view. Whoops. What else can we do? I reckon there's a window opportunity there. And do I want any up here? I don't think I do. I do want to fix that. That looks gnarly. Yeah, it'll do. One there. And one... Yeah, that's fine. Oh, hello. How have I managed to get a block so broken there? There we go. Oh. Well, no, we want it to open the other way. Excuse me, coming through. Now, the other thing I could consider, there's a Waits-inspired blues trio. Oh, nice. Oh, that'd be fun. Do you love me a bit of Tom Waits? Here's the other thing I could consider. If I did a balcony that wrapped all the way around here and then connected it to my bedroom. No, I don't like it. No, sir. I don't like it. And for me today, I'm probably going to... I mean, it's 1300 now. I'll probably fight about here. I don't think... So Archer said that there was the possibility of some gaming together, but I'm probably going to play this for about another hour, and then I'm going to go and have some lunch, and I may come back on later on. And the other thing I may do is fuck off and go and prepare for D&D tonight, which is going to be fun. Oh, here's another tower that I made. It's going to be fun this evening. The team are... Oh, apparently I'm not wearing my pants. Is that a Ren and Stimpy reference? Which? Did I miss something? What did I say? Gosh. 5 hours of sleep does some weird things to me. Yeah, so the other thing I'm going to do is prepare for D&D, because last week the crew were halfway through, and these are level 5 people. They were battling a vampire. Vampires are a pretty serious enemy. Yes, it was, absolutely. Oh, sir, don't like it. That's Mr. Horse, if memory serves correctly. Was it Mr. Horse? Where am I? I do miss Ren and Stimpy. A good show. I should probably download it. I mean, acquire it legally. Actually, speaking of TV shows, I don't know about y'all, but oh boy, have I been enjoying the ever-living poop out of Andor. What generation of D&D are we playing? We play D&D 5th edition. So it's the current one. There is a new version that's in the works, and they're doing playtests and stuff of it at the moment. And I'm kind of excited. There's some cool new things that they're adding and fun stuff that they're bringing to the game. But yeah, so far we just played the straight. Thank you. The old Regularo Standardo version of 5th edition. And it's good. Let's do some repairs, shall we? But yeah, D&D 5e is the standard, and it is delightful fun. But yeah, they're duking it out with a vampire man, and it is I mean, they shouldn't be battling a vampire at this level that they're at, let me put it that way. Vampire is a fairly nasty enemy to face off against. But, you know, I'm going to give them interesting things to do, you know? Going to make things fun. There's something in there that's overlapping that's going to drive me bonkers, but that's okay. And it's going to be good. So we're going to continue across playing my campaign until about March. And then we're going to switch back to Jeffer. Because Jeffer's our main DM. And that's our main campaign. You know, mine's just a bit of a distraction, a bit of a, you know, try something different for a bit. It's been pretty fun so far. Yes, exactly. I will absolutely purchase it. But yeah, speaking of TV shows, have you all been watching Star Wars Andor? Because I think it is absolutely... Do I need to break that? Yeah, I do. I think that Star Wars Andor is fucking spectacular. It has been an absolute joy to watch. Get rid of that. Let's have a little table. It's easily some of the best Star Wars that I've seen in a long, long time. Haven't seen any Star Wars stuff since they released Episode 1. Oh my god. I mean, I would put this up there as comfortably, and you know, I'm not trying to say too much, but I think this is comfortably my favorite Star Wars that I have ever seen. My favorite Star Wars anything. It's just wonderful. Let's have some color in here. We'll have a jute rug. Let's have a jute rug here, and then like a little like conversation nook. Nice. A little iron torch that can go just there. Ah, look at that. A cozy little home for someone. Is this where... There's something clipping here, and I'm not sure what it is. But yeah, it's... So I don't know if you've heard about Rogue One, which was a film that was released a little while ago. But it was basically... you know, in the originals where they were like, you know, many Bothan spies died to bring us this information. Well, it was kind of the story of the Bothan spies that died to bring them the information. And Andor is a continuation of... Oh, sorry, a prequel to that. And it's about, you know, one of the characters from that... that's the wrong one. One of the characters from that particular the movie. And how they became involved in the rebellion, and it is fucking spectacular, and I love it. And it's got Stellan Skarsgård in it, whom I love, and his character is fucking awesome. So yeah, there's a lot of things to like about it, but it depends if you're you know, still into the old Star Warsy things, you know, or if you'd prefer to leave it where it once was, and you know, when it was wonderful and good and great and all that sort of stuff. I don't think there's any way for you to be able to say, well, I don't think there's, let me put it this way. I don't think that you can read the reviews and say, oh, okay, well, I think I'll enjoy. Can I have that resin, please? I think I'll enjoy this episode or that movie or sorry, this series or that movie or what have you. Because it's so subjective, in my opinion. So, like, for example, there are plenty of people who, like, I quite enjoyed Rogue One. I thought it was a very fun movie. And it kind of fits in with what I enjoy. There are many people who straight up did not enjoy it at all, and that's fine. That's their taste versus mine. And so you might be in the same sort of boat. You might think that Rogue One is formulaic and unfun, or you might think that it's really good. You just never know. I mean, I will personally say that the prequels, I mean, I can remember seeing episode 1 and being like, huh? The fuck is this? This isn't Star Wars. What do you mean trade? Trade? What? Who what? Like, I have perfectly crystal clear memory of sitting there in the cinema. Everyone was dressed, like, not everyone, but many people were dressed up. I was at the Birch Carroll and Coyle cinema in my hometown, the big mega multi-duplex, and I'm pretty sure that almost every screen in the place was showing episode 1 at that time, and it was the premiere. And everyone's dressed up. There was lightsaber duels down in front of the screen before the film started. Everyone was cheering when the credits, like when the opening sequence started. Everyone was excited. And then at the end of it, everyone was just kind of silent. Where everyone was just like, what was that? Huh? I mean, cool. There was some lightsaber-y things, but there was also a lot of stuff that just made you go, huh? But yeah, since then you've had all sorts of different ups and downs when it comes to, what the fuck am I talking about? I'm Lego talking. Sorry. Probably not making a great deal of sense because I'm splitting my concentration between talking about Star Wars and talking about, well, which roof am I going to build here? That's normal though, right? And bonk and bonk. And are we just going for a straight up? Oh, I see. Go back down to a 45-degree roof. Sorry, a 26. Is that a 26-degree roof? Yep. Okay, cool. You only know episode 4 and 6? What? Does that mean you haven't seen The Empire Strikes Back? Oh my goodness. Fair enough. Well, then the question is, does that make you more of a Star Trek man? Because that we could talk about. I could talk about Star Trek until the fucking cows come home. What are you doing with your life? To which your answer should be, living it. these 45s, yes. Let's go and sleep so we can get shed some light on the matter, shall we? Oops. That's not a bad way to look at it, my friend. Not a bad way to look at it at all. Get into Warhammer 40k. Model trains. There we go. Well, I mean, I vibe you on that one. There's so much video content on my streaming service that the idea of getting through it all is just laughable. Absolutely. Like, I have no idea if I'll ever be able to watch all of the shit that I have. But I'll give it a red hot go. Let's have a bed there. And then a bed, I guess, tucked in there like that. Yeah, nice. What should we have in this? I think these people should have a chest. And they should have a banner. And a Jacko turnip. Nah. They should have a table though. And we'll have this one here. Those have been repaired. Okay, great. And I think we need another piece of flooring. No, that doesn't work. A stool? Let's give him a rug. A wolf rug. I've trained stuff on stream, so I don't need much space. Yeah. Speaking of train stuff, I need to get back into Sweet Transit. There's been some updates on it that I haven't played with yet. And I mean, your suggestion was at one point that I should consider getting into model trains, but I feel like that's going to be... Like, I'm a fairly addictive person. I feel like that would be a great way for me to accidentally just burn through lots and lots of money. Actually, before I do that, I should put the roof on. Ooh, and you know what else I need to do today? Before I play D&D, I need to record the next Oops, I'm falling. I need to record the next episode of my YouTube series, Magic Vikings. Because I tried to have shorter episodes, but then have them released every day. And then I missed a day. Because, of course, I did. Okay. Whoops. Whoops. Try that again. Hello. Do I want to do that? Is that... Oh, and I see they've just done... Okay. Well, let's just... leave that as it is. Adulting's always... It does tend to get in the way of things, huh? That's too big. I don't want a Draugr trophy, thank you very much. Go away. Okay. It's a nice little village coming along here. Except for whatever the fuck's going on here. I seem to have managed to make this building levitate. Whoops. Is Cacophonix's house? Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? Well, hold the phone. Oh, careful. Because I've just had a fucking idea, mate. See, what I really want is a big fir tree. I mean, we've got the watchtower here. But here's what I'm thinking. Yeah, exactly. A house on stilts. So if I don't know if I can cheat this in. Let me throw this away. I want a pine tree. That's not a pine tree. Oh, evidently it is. Ow. What about an oak? Let's try an oak tree. No? What about pine tree 01? That's better. What was Cacophonix's hang on, I'm gonna look it up. Cacophonix house. It's weird. All I'm seeing is like some like play sets. Wow, that is the shittiest picture. Okay, Cacophonix. Okay. Oh my god, look at the size of this image. Okay, let's... So it's straight up just a tree that's had the top chopped off of it with a platform that then has a house on it. We could do something like that. I mean, so what you can do with... stop sneaking. What you can do with something like this is... You go like this. And you go like this. And blah, 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 blah. And then you get up to the treetops. And then you just have... And it counts as being attached to something, even though the tree is, like, not actually kind of connected to it. So what we could do is... Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. And then somewhere here in the middle of town, we will go ahead with a 4-meter log pole, right? Make our own tree. Actually, even better. So let's start here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Then what we're going to do is we're going to pretend that this is a tree. Is this going to look like trash? Probably. Whoops. Okay. It doesn't look like a tree. Will it be acceptable? From a distance? Yeah. I mean... Looks like wieners. Is there anything else that we have access to that looks more like a tree? The answer is no. And we've got these darkwood poles, but they look even worse. So it kind of has to be these logs. Whoops. All right, and then from there, let's bring the like, hang on. Let's think about this. Might be a good idea to move that bonfire, hey? For old Cacophonic's house. Right? Okay. And then... 2, 3... It's potentially too big. But we'll see what we can do. I'll just bring it out one more. And then we'll check to see how we're looking. We're looking okay. Like, this is going to be actually relatively stable. Okay. So what's that? 3 by 2. What? 3 by... Oh, 2.5. Okay. 3 by... 1. Fuck. Okay. So that's... Yeah. 2, and then that one clips halfway through. So now we'll get the half ones, and we'll come along the edge here like this. I feel like it could be higher. 4 by 4 or 6 by 6, yeah, exactly. Now, the other thing in the picture, there were a couple of branches. So we're going to have branches. This one can be here. And if I put that to there, is it going to clip through? Yes, but not by much. Okay. Cool. So now... okay, cool. Shed a bit of light on the subject. So let's build a house that can go 1, 2, 3 by 2, 3, 4, which leaves 1 block there, which leaves... Okay, so it's going to have to be 4.5. And I might need to extend the platform a little bit. Okay. So the house is going to look something like this. And something like this. And then that means that I can actually do that and shit, that. And we can have... That's offset by 1, and that's going to drive me potty. Probably not the best reference material. But it seems to be like the bulk of what you can find is... You know, like the vast majority of stuff here. Oh, hello. No. We're just going to have to use our imagination. Hang on, there is one thing that I want to try, though. Let me just pull this out. Because the one thing that his house has that these walls don't is a log-like structure. These walls have vertical planks, whereas his house has horizontal ones. So what we might be able to do is if we say we start here and we make a log house. Yeah. Do you know what the half notch is actually kind of screwing me over here? Oops. Out of the way, tree. I would have to make this a shit ton larger to be able to do what I want to do. So maybe it has to be like this. We'll do some creative clipping. Yeah. Okay. Oh. All right. Where's the single image that I'm after? That one. Nope. Interesting. So in this one, it's a log cabin. The platform is made from logs, and it doesn't have this sort of bifurcated roof thing going on. It's just a straight roof. Guess what? That's what we're doing. What? What have I done? Oh, it is 90 degrees. Okay. Why does that not look right? No, it's fine. Can you do the step boards all the way around the tree? Yes. Yes, I will. But first, this goes here. This goes here. Come on. Come on. Here you go. Now, I'm working with what I've got here. So bear with me. I mean, it's technically a fireplace. And then I guess... Fuck. Like this? Instead of the planks. How is there a circling core on the ground here? Okay, that pole probably needs to move. Do-do-do. 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 What other stone things do we have access to? Not really much. Alright, what I could do, instead of building these out of individuals, let's get rid of that. And you can go, and you can go. And you can go. And you can go. And you can go. Thank you. So what I could do is... What do you mean, plink? Alright. So what I could do is... That needs to be there. And then... No such animal. How do I build a chimney? Because there's nothing thinner than 1 by 1, unfortunately. Everything else is fucking enormous. I mean, I could build it out of wood, but I kind of want... You know what? Let's just make believe, shall we? Oh. Make believe. You fucker. Oh. Oh, it's because I'm using the wrong... There we go. Oh. Hello. There we go. I mean, it's not special, but it'll do the trick. Technically, I should cut down all the trees in town as well, right? Oh, and we need to smooth this shit down. What? What? The fuck? That was a bit of a boo-boo. And or a glitch. Okay. Well, there's one other thing, actually. Daytime. Oh, no, too far. Yeah, is that done? Okay, that's fine. So now, I wonder if there's a way. No, I would have to manually chop down all these trees, which I could do. But the other thing I was thinking is... No worries, Loco. Have some fun, my friend. Have a good afternoon. I'll catch you on the flip side. What time is it? It's 1400. I should probably cruise as well, honestly, because I need to go and get some lunch and get a couple of things prepared for this evening. But here's the other thing I was thinking, Sneven. Was the village on the coast? I can't remember. But yeah, how's that? Yeah? Cheeky screenshot. And that's the other thing that I was thinking about. So before I put these in, whereas instead what I should do, and this could be risky, and then we'll use the level tool to bring it down. Maybe too much. Well, never mind. Alright, well, that was fun. It was a fun little creative thing to do. But I think that's probably a good spot to leave it. I'm going to go and get some lunch. I'm going to go and get a couple of, tidy the house and stuff. Get some stuff ready for this evening and hopefully record tonight's episode of Magic Vikings as well. So thanks for hanging out, Sneven, and whoever else is out there. Sorry, it's just a short one today. I might pop back on later on. Depends how I feel. But on that note, thanks for hanging out. See you next time.